Hello and welcome back to the Goodness Margin, the place where we find margin for the good things in life. We're on step 3 of our digital declutter series. We're going through and we're taking care of all of that digital clutter that builds up. So today, this week, whatever time period you've allotted for this challenge, we are going to be focusing on our phones. Our phones can have a lot of information on them. They can really be overwhelming. And so today, we're going to make sure that we have taken the time to declutter our phone. But first, if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, hit this bell, and you'll be notified when the next video goes live. You can find a link to the digital declutter guide that's going to be linked below in my blog post. So if you want to click on that, then you'll be able to find a free download where that you can easily see this guide to this challenge. Today's challenge is going to be really simple. I'm just going to give you 4 steps so that you can clear up that clutter on your phone. The first thing we want to do is we want to look at our home screen. What apps are on our home screen? What I like to keep on my home screen is only the apps that I use regularly. So move those other apps to other places on your phone. Just put the ones that you want to regularly access on that first screen. The next thing we want to do, this is really important, is we want to delete our unneeded apps. What apps do you have that you no longer use? I know that I have downloaded quite a few apps for my kids. My daughter was younger. She had a couple of different apps that she liked to learn her numbers and her letters, and then those things just sort of hang out on your phone. We want to delete those. She is in 3rd grade. She's reading. She knows her letters and numbers. I can absolutely go and delete those apps. Or maybe there's a restaurant that you had their app and you no longer need the app. Go ahead and delete all of those apps. The 3rd tip is for your storage. You can go into your storage, now this is on an iPhone, and you can choose to offload those unused apps. Automatically, your phone will start to put those things back in the cloud. That way it's not taking up storage on your phone. This is a really simple way for you to save room on your phone without having to do this on a regular basis. I told you that this was a really simple challenge. So the last thing that we're going to do for this part of our challenge is we're going to finish the setup on our phone. Now remember, I have an iPhone, but one thing that you want to do is you want to go in and you want to choose a couple of different things. You want to check on your emergency contact. Who is it that you have that if something happened to you and a stranger opens your phone and let's say you're passed out somewhere, who's that emergency contact they can choose? Also, there are some other things that iPhone has, and I'm sure that Android or those other types of phones also have something similar, where that if something happens to you and you pass away, who can have access to your phone? There's several different things, and I'll have those outlined in the blog post below. You want to be sure that you have set up those emergency things for if something did happen to you. I'm sure that you have photos on your phone that you would like people to have access to, but you don't want everyone to have access to those. And so set those things up today. That way you'll have peace of mind. This decluttering challenge is something that, while it's not physically something in our home, we're talking about digital stuff, it's really important. And these other challenges for week 1, we did our photos. That's a really big one, and that can take a long time. And week 2 is our desktop. That one is not too difficult unless maybe you do have a lot of stuff saved on your desktop. And then we're going in and we're organizing the files that we have on our computer. This 3rd one is really simple because you could literally do this in about 15 minutes. It's an important one. And then next week, we're going to be talking about our time with our digital declutter challenge. So don't forget to come back and check that out.